Hi everyone and welcome back again. In today's video, what we're going to talk about is the competition. Now the competition results were supposed to be out on the 31st August, but I was unfortunately unable to get it out because my graphic card went bust. Alright, so I had to get it replaced, I had to get it changed, and I had to troubleshoot and see what the problem was, and then I had to reformat the whole computer. So it was a really complicating process, but now it's starting to get more stable, and therefore you're getting this video. Alright, now let's get right to it. The competition results are going to be out in this video, and I'm going to just show you the first two contestants. There are many contestants, and in fact I have actually accepted up to the top 10 entries. That means the top 10 winners will actually receive prizes, so it's good, right? At first it was top 3, but I decided to extend it much more, and if you're in one of the top 10, you're gonna get a prize, okay? And this year we have so many things to give. We've got DVDs, and these DVDs are the latest DVDs, and some of them are already taken off the market, and then we've got decks, we've got microcircuit. There's just so many things to expect in this year's competition. Alright, well, so the first person who has won the competition is this guy, a really young magician who is based in Australia, and he showed me one of his effects initially online, and I saw it and I was quite surprised, I was quite amazed by it, and I told him, why not you take part in this competition, and he did, and true enough, he has gotten first place. So ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at the first video.
Hey guys, today I'm entering a competition. It's Northern Hut Magic's 2013 competition, and I'm doing a sponge ball routine. So first I take this ball, put it in that hand, and it disappears. Just by rubbing this elbow, I can actually cause it to come out. I take that and saw it into two. So now I've got two sponge balls. Now I do the 10-step routine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So now I take a third ball. So now I've got 3 sponge balls. The first sponge ball goes in that hand, second sponge ball in that hand, and third one down here. So how many left here? Well, the answer is 3. So I'll try this again. The first sponge ball in that hand, second sponge ball in that hand, third one goes in my pocket. Now how many here? Well, the answer is 3 again. So this time I've got 2 sponge balls. I do the 10 step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. I can take this sponge ball and this sponge ball, and they both go into that hand. Now how many in here? Most of you might say 2, some might say 1, but the answer is 1 sponge cube.
Now for the second magician, he is a magician who is based in Singapore, and he's really amazing. He's really creative. What he has actually done is to purchase a lot of magic tutorials here and there, and he compiled them together and he modified them and created some of his own flavor in his own magic performance. Okay, so his routine is really cool, really interesting, and most of these ideas I've spoken to him thought of by himself or actually modified from another magic effect. So let's have a look at the second winner.
Hi guys, today we are going to be performing a trick, a magic trick. Okay, you are seeing that I'm holding a deck of cards now, but actually we're not going to perform a trick that's regarding cards. We're going to perform a trick that's regarding fire. Okay, so now I'm not sure what it is right now, and then basically you have to choose 2 cards and there's a prediction over there. Okay, this prediction is actually inside the card box. The prediction is so special that I will not touch it at all, and I'll put it right over here from now on. I will not touch it, I will not move it, I will not do anything to it. And then basically a deck of cards. So when there's a prediction, obviously you have to choose a card. Okay, doesn't matter which card. Let's just give it a brief shuffle first. So as you can see right there, that's it mixed up. Okay. And then we're going to actually ripple down the cards and they will say stop. So let's just ripple down the cards and they say stop. Stop, let's take the stop here, doesn't matter where it is. We'll just take the cards from here, okay? And then we take the top 2 cards right from this deck. A 7 of clubs and the 7 of diamonds and the king of clubs. These 2 cards will be the cards that we chose, okay? Unless the spectators chose. They didn't really can choose any cards from the deck of cards. And the prediction is right over here. Remember it? You know. If the prediction actually matches, that will be a miracle, right? Yes, indeed. But then, the strange thing is that you choose these two cards, right? Okay, the Seven of Diamonds and the King of Hearts is actually everything is normal. And then, when I take this prediction out, the magical thing is that right on this prediction is actually one card and one card only, and that is the King of Hearts. And there's of course nothing inside the deck. Well, anyways, that's kind of strange, right? Because you choose two cards, but then there's only one prediction. Yeah, there's only one card prediction, but then you choose two cards. So, but let's make this prediction two cards. Now, I'm going to actually shift the camera here to see what happens. Okay. So we're going to actually take this camera from here to here, and then the King of Hearts is over here. Now watch. They choose two cards, the King of Hearts and the Seven of Diamonds. Now, remember that I said I'm going to actually do a trick with fire? Fire actually has the ability to change things. If you just hit the card with the fire, just like that, you see that the fire is actually spreading through the card in a miraculous way, and at the end of it, you'll notice that the Seven of Diamonds actually forms on a card. And then the strange thing is that you choose two cards and they actually matches, and it is the Seven of Diamonds and the King of Hearts. And of course, everything can be examined by the spectators, everything is normal right away. Now, let's show something about heat. Let's try something again. Well, now instead of using cards, use something that is kind of normal, but it's actually not normal. Okay, it looks like a straw. But then, I will show why it's not normal, because actually in the world, everything when applied to heat on it will turn strange. Just like this straw, okay? Now, I'm going to move closer and you're going to see that this straw is actually just a normal straw, nothing special to it, or anyways, but watch. Now focus on the lines on the straw. I mean the red lines and the yellow lines. Focus on them. So you can see the lines are actually straight, nothing special to them. Now watch. If you just start twisting the straw, you can see that the more I twist, the more heat will actually be formed on the straw. See that? You're not going to actually notice now, but it's actually to start to form heat. And when the heat actually gets enough, it's actually enough to make the lines on the straw actually twist. You see that? Okay. And it's actually starting to twist in such a strange way. That. But now, you can see that this straw is actually starting to cool because I'm not twisting it anymore. So when it actually starts to cool, the lines actually go back to its original position where the lines are straight. Just like that. That demonstrates another thing of heat, because the heat is just strange, it can make things happen. Now, well, maybe I'll do something even again. The straw and the bottle. So the bottle is here and the straw is here. Oh, by the way, this is the normal bottle, as you can see, just like normal, okay? Just like that. And then we'll need another thing, which is a tissue paper. Now, I'm going to explain why I need it later on, but I'll just put it over here. And straw and the tissue paper. By the way, this straw is that, this bottle is actually capped with a cap, just like that. And make sure that it actually fits, just like so. Okay. And then we'll actually take the tissue paper, and then cover it cover the whole bottle using the tissue paper, just like that. Okay. And then we actually can use the straw to do something strange. Now watch. Now, remember that I said that fire has the ability to actually change things, right? And now we are going to demonstrate something almost the same but about heat. Now watch. A straw and the bottle. Now, if I'm going to actually take the straw and then rub it against the bottle, it actually creates heat, and first causes the tissue paper to actually tap. You see that? The tissue paper taps at first. But then, when it actually creates more heat on the bottle, it actually causes a hole in the bottle. You see that? And the hole is caused by the bottle, it actually allows the straw to actually penetrate right inside the bottle. Yeah, strange, right? Because the heat actually melts the cap of the bottle and penetrates inside. But then, I'll show you everything that's underneath. So you can see the straw is actually really underneath the bottle, inside the bottle from all angles. But then, if I just push and start it halfway, it's not amazing. The amazing thing is that I can make it short all the way. So now watch. And well, I think that's actually a hole in the bottle, but actually that's no, because if you just give it a wave and a cool, the bottle actually cools itself and it heals itself right up. And in the end, there's actually no hole in the bottle and the straw is really inside. And of course, this can be given out by spectators. They can check everything out to make sure that everything is normal. And that is basically the trick about heat.
Alright, so this is the first two winners, and for the winner number 3 to 10, what we're gonna do is we're gonna email you directly or to send a message to your private message inbox on your YouTube. And we are actually gonna get your address. We're gonna send you what you deserve, okay? Be it whether decks or DVDs or so. So thank you very much for taking part in this year's competition. Now, last year we had a competition in July and also one around Christmas, okay? And some people are saying that, you know, we hope to have more competitions instead of just 2 per year. So this year what we're going to do is this. We just finished this competition. We are moving on to the next competition very quickly, and it's going to be out in about, you know, just a while's time, about 2 to 3 weeks from now. It's a really simple competition just to receive something really cool and interesting. Alright, so stay tuned, and I'll update you again as the time comes. Thank you very much, and well, enjoy yourself. Have a magical day.